We have some people who have our capes, we have some people who have our hoods. So we have together with the management and the board. Then we shall get 190 million from payout income. And as ambassadors of this great sacco, we all have people together. My prayer and my request to all of us is together with where we shall be able to make 18.9 million. Kangari and Kirora buildings where we also have tenants and we are going to mobilize. And in total, we are going to pay them 448 million, which comprises of security, rent, ICT maintenance. Remember, these numbers are supposed to be delivered by our employees and TAFA, and we recognize that we need to ensure that we take good care of salaries and welfare of our members of staff. We have also projected 73%, 10,000. Na hufuati si kama rent atunafuata mtu akuja the AGM, the delegates, sometimes we take delegates for the training and also our branch outlook. We shall see that when we get to the total capital expenditure. And our chairman has talked about that. We have reviewed the interest. I also want to plead with all of us that the best way to be able to mobilize anybody, please give us a standing order according to your capability. I want to refer back to what happens to us when COVID-19 came.
We are encouraging our members to increase their non-withdrawable deposits, the product that we call Investor, and we have increased the rates from the current 7.5% to 10%, and so that also is also going to increase our expense towards the finance cost. 17% of that cost is expected to go to payment of salaries, and another 18% towards administrative costs. And we expect that we will close with about 20%, about 300 million as net income in the year 2025. We are targeting to collect about 1 billion shillings this year in the form of investor deposits, because we have enhanced the interest rates, and we are also giving the free last cover. So a lot of people who are able to save up to a minimum of 100,000 and above to enjoy that cover, then we expect that they will bring in more money, and so that they also can enjoy the higher interest rates that we are promising. My call to the government is that it is a good thing. Universal health is a good thing to Kenyans if it can work. The only problem that we have in Kenya is that, yes, you get people's money and you don't live up to your promise. So if we can live up to our promise and we pay that money, provided that it is properly utilized, and the whole populace accesses medical services, we shall have a better country. And therefore, for those of us who are paying, will not have to be called for fundraisers and those other kind of things, because then the government will have taken over that, or the fund will have taken over that very big burden in Kenyans. The only challenge is that we sacrifice so badly, and then that money goes into wrong hands. That's where my challenge. We are living in hard times in Kenya, and so that continues to affect our people. Some are struggling paying our loans, others cannot make ends meet, and so definitely, and we have also seen some businesses closing and so on. So definitely, we are operating in an economy where people are struggling, and therefore it affects every other sector of the economy.